Mariah Carey, The Truth About Her Family, Part 2. So I already did Part 1. So if you want to go back and check that out, you should. This is going to be Part 2, and this is going to be mainly talking about Alison Carey. Now, that's her sister who is 9 years older, and that's the one that died with her mom recently on the same day. Now, they were pretty close growing up, a little bit as sisters should be, but they divorced when their parents divorced when Mariah was 3 and Alison was 11. That's when this turmoil started between them. Now, if you can look at this picture, they still seem like they were pretty cool, right? So at age 15, Allison married a man named Richard McDonald. She became pregnant and they moved overseas. 1985, she divorced him and she married another man, and his name was Dale Scott. And she had her second son, Michael, was born in 1987. Now, Sean was the first child, so that was the first child that was born. Okay, so in 1991, Mariah dedicated her debut album to Allison in the summer of 1990, and she was just 21 years old, and Alison was 29 at the time. So we're going to go yearly now. So I want to talk about Alison's life in the last 10 or 12 years before she died. So in 2012, she was diagnosed with liver cancer. So during the years of 2013 and 2014, she was pretty quiet. She was fighting that liver cancer during those 2 years. 2015. Now, this is when the trouble started because she was arrested multiple times between 2015 and 2016. Arrested for prostitution, arrested for drug use, arrested for all kinds of infractions. And a funny thing is that on her bio, when you'll go online and see her, she would actually use Mariah's lyrics and say, "Please come and take me away, baby." And that was what she would use actually as a prostitute, I guess, to get more money. She said, "Hey, I'm Mariah's sister." And it worked for her for a while. Now, this is when the big stuff started happening. In 2016, she was a home invaded. They came in and they messed her up pretty bad. And she had to go to the hospital for that. She stayed in the hospital for months. Okay, going on, we had 2019. Now, she did have some clean years starting in 2018. So after that home invasion, she did clean up her act for a while. And this is her as John with 2019. And 2020 is when she started having trouble with her Social Security payments. It's only $794 a month, but somehow she had problems and they had to get that fixed. 2021, she filed a $1.25 million lawsuit against Mariah because she said that Mariah that book defamed her. So she filed a lawsuit on that. Nothing ever happened. She said that the mother, which we're going to talk about in part 3, did satanic worshiping and sacrifices. So we're going to definitely look at that. 2022, she was still struggling with health issues. She's still reaching out to Mariah. She said she's been sober for pretty long now. Now, this is the video that she said shared in 2003, and she was saying that she needed some teeth. This was the last time I really seen her on TV or somewhere actually reaching out and asking for something from Mariah. And this was pretty sad right here. Okay, so her exact cause of death is unknown, but she does have an advocate, David Baker, and that he said that her death was related to organ function damage. So that's the download on Alison. Thanks for joining. Sound off.